I need a plan, Muldoon. Not an idea, not an excuse, not a series of threats. A plan. This piece of shit is running rings around you. One man.
He's killing mortals, boss. Just mortals, that's all.
No, that's not all. He is leaving us messages.
Tiene el mismo programa del otro día. El sheriff nos está moviendo.
Remind us of our failures. Mark my words. This will not stop with mortals. Well, what have you got?
Fabian's been looking into it.
And?
Well, Chief, I've been piecing together old cases and new. Santiago was active here in Seattle in the 1920s, and a couple of decades before that in New Orleans and LA. So how can he be here? He'd be an old man by now.
Your conclusion.
We keep saying he's a mortal hunter. What if he's not? If he's something else?
You're implying he's one of our kind.
Could be.
Unlikely. His early kills happened in daylight, if you remember. This cannot be the original killer. So who is it, and what are they trying to do? Well...
This is for effect, Chief. All these murders are carefully staged, just like they were back in the day. And this is someone who's got time, right? Time to place a fresh corpse, to pose it just so.
Why? What's the goddamn point? Why wouldn't they come straight at us? Take the advantage.
To make us feel the fear. To get us to panic, overreact, make predictable moves. It's that test, right? Set a house on fire and watch the owner run to the object they find most precious before heading out the window. So what do you find most precious, Chief?
I think we can agree he's playing games. You shut him down, and you do it quickly. Anything else?
Knock, knock.
What?
Don't want to cause you any trouble, my prince. Detective, I was looking for the sheriff here.
Well, spit it out, you mongrel.
Just thought you should know, Sheriff. We got another one.
Another...
Murder, Sheriff. Another murder on your watch while you chase your tail.
Tolly details now.
Little apartment just off Pioneer Square. Word's gone out to the PD already, would you believe?
Well, Sheriff...
Fuck. I'll deal with the PD. Fabian, get down there, take a look.
Sheriff Benny knew best, of course. I should head straight down to Pioneer Square. And not dawdle and say, chat to Safia to see if she'd heard anything. I figured Safia would be in. There was a case waiting for me at Pioneer Square.
Solo por comprobar que hoy lo estoy ejecutando sin el HDR. Pero...
I figured Safia would be in.
Bueno, no me queda claro que sea fuera de aquí, porque en la época moderna ella está dentro del edificio.
Off to Pioneer Square. Someone must have given me the exact address, I guess. Maybe Tully,
Está dentro.
but it would have interrupted the whole dramatic scene with Campbell.
Vamos a buscarla entonces. Sí. algo aquí, pero no me deja interactuar con nada. No.
Hey there. How's my favorite forensic department?
Fabian, it's been forever. What can I do for you?
It pains me to say this, but we've had another killing.
Oh, no. Who? Where?
Don't know yet, just on my way to the scene. Figured I'd check in, see if you'd heard anything.
I haven't, no. But you think this is Santiago?
By the way Tolly was smirking, I reckon so. I don't get it. This is like the 20s all over again. The old 20s, I mean.
I know.
I keep getting flashbacks to what happened then. Marla, Rosalind, Santiago.
The killer with the cross. You shut that case, though. You told me there were no leads. Will you reopen it?
I think someone's done that for me. I'd better get down to Pioneer Square. I'll see you later.
If there's anything I can do, well, come see me, Fabian.
I will.
No me sirvió de mucho. Vale. Y esto, pues que no. Bueno, pues nada. No voy a perder más tiempo. Que por cierto, ¿para qué me valía con este pillar sangre flagmática?
Got a moment for an old flatfoot?
I am always here for you, detective. You are my lucky star.
I hope your stars give you all good things tonight.
No,
I'll count the hours.
ni siquiera me deja. Vale. Esta no salta.
The address I had was in a set of down at Gila Park. It's hardly ever used. My buddy Reggie was a fixture of the square, and I often dropped by for a little pick-me-up. I wondered if he'd seen any comings and goings. There was a case waiting for me.
As the world outside quiets gets down and the darkness comes out to play, that night is here to keep you company all night long. Whether you're winding down from a long day or just beginning your rock climbing adventures, the whole boy can be your section ideas and people with long histories beyond the time.
This place used to belong to my old friend Dale. Used to being the key words here. Reggie was around here somewhere. Always worth dropping in for a bite and a chat.
Debería indagar un poco primero con el otro.
Lotions and potions. Most I recognized, but one stood out. I had never seen it before, and I thought I was down with the street trade. Either Dale was paranoid or he had guests who didn't like sunlight. I was guessing the former. Cute kids, though I do hear twins are a real handful. Estrogen. Caution, do not take if male. Well, what Dale wanted to put in his own body was entirely his own business. If you could say one thing for the man, it's that he had an eclectic taste in clothes. It was a Bible. Never took Dale for the religious type, but then I've heard some substances take mortals closer to God. Well, I got the fascination with spirit boards, but always wondered, what if the ghosts never learned to write?
Al girar la cámara, el fuego se va de su sitio. Vale.
Maybe Dale used it to scope out heavenly bodies. Huh. Maybe some sort of ancestral heirloom. Or Dale had been drunk at a flea market. Dale did like to cook, as the youth seem to call it. Made some of his own recipes, bought in others.
Vale, antes de hacer
Hey, buddy, not sure I
nada,
agree with your philosophy.
voy a hablar con el otro.
I wasn't sure I'd got what I needed, but I figured I'd come back.
Vamos primero a hablar con el otro. Con el contacto.
Whether you're winding down from a long day or just beginning your
Reggie, old pal, moment of your time?
It's a fine night, Mr. Fabian. A night of beauty and delight.
Reggie, old buddy, anyone go into that apartment over there in the last few hours?
Huh? Well, I mean,
You okay, Reggie? This was not normal, even for Reggie. You sure you didn't see anything?
well, I thought I saw no.
Something was not on his mind. That was clear. Have a good night, Reggie.
Become one with the heartbeat of the city, detective.
Reggie was never the sharpest tool in the shed, but something had made him even worse than usual.
Vale, yo creo que de ahí puedo tirar algo. El 4. Sí, diría que el 4.
Let's see what's going on in here. I know No, I saw it. It was. That's a solid block, Reggie, my friend. Someone has put a compulsion on you. Huh. Now, evening, Reggie.
Mr. Fabian, I hope your God is being good to you.
Lo usé mal claramente.
Mine is to me.
If I could take a sip, fella, I'm parched.
I have warmth to share with you, my friend.
Oh, that is exactly what I wanted. Keep warm, Reggie. You never know when I might need you.
Estoy pensando que toque del espíritu igual me daba alguna pista con el gato,
It's
¿sí?
waiting there for you.
I didn't see the need.
Vale.
Slow night. I'm so bored.
Voy a subir otra vez antes de ir a junto de Safia. Quiero ver si con toque del espíritu saco alguna cosilla más.
As the world outside quiets down and the darkness comes out to play,
Puedo poner todo. Era el 1. No. Era...
Hey there, little buddy. How's your night going? How long you been lying here? That's what I thought. I'm sorry, buddy. He didn't deserve you. Did you see who killed Dale? Sorry. Hard to see anything if you don't have a pulse. Unless you're me, of course. If only you could tell me what was really going on. Really? I'll have to remember that. Someone forget to feed you. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's true. Dale did have his habits. Guess sometimes he let the real world pass him by. Any clues for me? I'm kind of stumped. Well, that is illuminating. See you on the other side, little buddy. If folks like me get other sides, which I doubt. More rebar, huh? You aren't looking too well there, buddy.
Aquí tendría que haber utilizado el toque del espíritu y ahora no lo tengo cargado.
Dale was one of those guys. You know, you've just seen him around. Talked to him a few times, maybe exchanged the latest gossip. Hit a body or two together. Dale, I'd say it's good to see you, but, you know, you being dead and all and a figment of my imagination, guess it means I don't find you at your most scintillating.
Oh, hi, Fabian. Been a while. Yeah, I've been better, though I never looked exactly healthy, did I?
How was the alchemy trade going for you?
Hard to say, isn't it, Detective? Still got the makings of elk cookery around the place. Still got that acrid tang at the back of your throat, same as you always smelled in here. A note of butane and a cheap body spray. So, yeah, looks like business as usual.
You were a ghoul, right? I'm pretty sure of that. So who was your patron? Your dummy thingy?
Who'd I drink from, you mean? It's hard to say. I don't think I ever told you, Detective.
Don't think you ever did.
Maybe a person of interest for your case?
Yeah, maybe so. Did you know the killer?
You know what? I think I did. At least, no sign of a struggle, and the door lock's still whole. Must have been someone I knew, or at least expected. Customer, maybe?
Obvious question, I guess, but, how did it happen?
I might say my throat was cut, and then I must have been dragged up onto this rebar. Someone rammed it through my rib cage and then hung up a cross-like decoration like the star on a frap-away Christmas tree.
Strong guy then, right? I mean, to hold you up there, force iron through you? This looks more and more like kindred. Mortals just don't have this kind of strength.
Sounds right to me. I have helped you figure out one thing, Detective. There was a reason I was killed, right?
Sure. Someone's sending a message like the others.
That, and I was probably killed by someone I knew. So, who my patron was is important one way or another.
You got that right, little buddy. Thanks, Dale. Sorry about, the whole strung up on a support beam thing.
I know a guy who founded a whole religion like this. You never know. Maybe someone will write the book of Dale.
Had Dale whipped up a new cocktail? I was out of my league here. Maybe worth a chat with Safia or Mrs. Thorne. I didn't want to go see Mrs. Thorne, but police work is never easy.
Como Sofía, o Sofía como se llame, no me da mucha inspiración. Yo creo que voy a ir a Thorne.
A visit to Mrs. Thorne always made me want to gird my loins. I wish I knew what a gird actually was. Good evening, ma'am.
Detective, is there something you need?
She seemed in a good mood. I assumed she was marinating a couple of kids in the back room. Hey, I found this potion. I thought since you were our expert on cauldrons and newt size and such, you might recognize it. Something the Thin Bloods made, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Think it could be...
Memory.
Memory?
Salvia officinalis, Centella asiatica, Bacopa moneri, the vulgar time, and others. Memory and clarity, detective. To cloud or to erase, to improve, to reshape.
Memory. I have the memory of it. What are those little things? Orange gills, swim around in circles, opposite of an elephant? Anyway, can you tell me who might use this, or what they need it for?
You have partial information, young man. There's a manufactured component here. Some of that modern messing about. Have you consulted Safia?
Safia? Not about this. That is a good call, Mrs. T.
Mistress Thorne, thank you very much.
I was wondering, you ever hear of a guy called Santiago? A hunter?
Can't say I know the name.
Active here back in the 1920s. Other places before that.
Oh, long before my time in your benighted country, young man. Now, is there anything else?
You seen any murderers around the place at all?
What variety of murderer, young man? Of my precious time? Of the sanctity of a bookstore? Of the English language? I fancy I could put my hand on someone guilty of all three.
Thanks.
Close the door after you.
A quick trip up to the tower to call in on Safia then.
A ver. Me gustaría no tener que dar muchas vueltas. Y yo creo que a este le podría dar la poción. Puedo usar la poción de alguna forma con él para que recuerde. Sin necesidad de tirar de Safia. Dime que puedo ir a la izquierda, sí. Vale.
Reginald, my friend. Hope you're not too chilly.
All is gentle, all is calm. The world flows like a stream through the forest.
Pues no,
I
eso no
find
me deja tragar.
myself with a mighty thirst.
Pues habrá que ir con Safia.
For just a moment, it's a glimpse of life beyond.
That's mighty generous of you. I do feel warmer. I got places to go, people to see.
May the night bring you the best of vibes.
Muy bien. Pues nada. Vamos a la...
I figured Safia would be in. She
Safia,
kept odd business
vale.
hours, but then so did I.
Estoy pensando que igual...
I knew Safia liked to set down her thoughts, and this old recorder wasn't tied to any cyberspatial spy system. Hey there, big ears. What have you been listening to?
Hey, detective. Yeah, I might have heard a thing or two. A little birdie's talked to me about a K-factor, a failed experiment, and a grocery list. What do you need?
Tell me about the K-factor.
Sure thing.
The process is clearly thaumaturgical. Physical transfusion denatures the power and has no bearing on the recipient's K-factor. Interestingly, a kindred's kiss does seem to bear fruit.
Mean anything to you, detective?
Can't say it does. Wouldn't surprise me if it's Safia's notes about a hot date. Give me the skinny on the failed experiment.
It's a doozy, all right. Here you go.
R02 demonstrates low-level impulse applied to test block 15. Carbon material measured at 1.2 N. Compare this to R00 telekinetic baseline, where no distinction was made between materials and was able to induce more than 50 N force. It is a result, but not practical in the field.
That get your juices flowing, detective?
I think I fell asleep around the second sentence. How about that shopping list?
Sure, I got it here.
To do. Reorder CPDA-1 solution, sterile saline, chlorhexidine. Ensure Piotr has delivery by Friday.
You get that?
Sounds like a fun shindig, but I wouldn't drink the punch. Well, thanks, little fella.
No problem, boss. Always happy to lend an ear.
I'll bear that in mind. Useful little doohickey. Maybe I should get one sometime, if anyone still makes them. I'm back.
I can see that.
Well, I took a look at the scene. It was a place on Pioneer Square. I had a nice chat with the victim. Dale. Deals in thin blood elixirs. You know the guy?
Another mortal. You think this is Santiago again?
All evidence says so, and so did the corpse.
Fíjate que yo ahora pienso que eres tú.
Fabian.
Someone's plotting this out like a dime novel. I picked up this potion, wondering if you could tell me about it. Found it at Dale's.
Oh, interesting. Huh, this is fascinating. Not the recipe I know.
Could you take a guess?
Yes. An enhancer, I would say. Something to magnify capabilities. To make your body work more efficiently somehow in one way or another.
Mrs. Thorne thought it had something to do with memories.
Ah, that would make sense. A memory enhancer, yes. To make the subject's recall more acute, more capable.
A memory enhancer, huh? Now that's interesting. I wonder who might be in the market for memory potions. I can think of a few trees to shake. Nico's one for the markets. Katsumi might know, given it's a thin blood potion.
Dolly, perhaps?
Yeah, Dolly might have heard something. Although getting him to share it is never easy. Thanks. You've helped a bunch. I'll drop by later.
I'd like that.
Nico knew his apples from his aardvarks when it came to
Vamos a recorrer el escaso mapa que hay. De aquí para allá. Sin dejarme probar cosas como darle una poción al vagabundo aquel.
Hey, Nico.
Fabian! Are you out on the trail of a conspiracy? Why am I asking? With you, it is always a conspiracy. Any leads on the Umbrella Cartel and their weather-making machines? They sure screwed up this week. Have you seen the forecast?
I am always on the trail of a conspiracy. Sometimes more than one. I was wondering if you could take a look at this for me.
Huh. I did not take you for a follower of Christ.
Only when I stubbed my toe. I've got a few of these now, all identical.
Yes, I see.
Associated with a few hellish scenes.
Okay. Well, the Cross of St. James, yes? This particular shape?
I did know that.
It is a mix of mild steel and some of the decoration is cast in zinc alloy. Then lacquered, aged and weathered. Deliberately so.
It's not old then.
Oh no, not at all. Recently made. But made to look old, like a film prop. It's not a bad job. It would not be cheap. Properly made, none of this 3D printing.
A prop? Now that is interesting. Thank you, Nico. That's helpful. Say, do you know anything about potions? I found one. I'm told it's a memory enhancer or something like that. Would you know a likely buyer?
I'm afraid I do not. I trade in solids, not liquids.
That's what I figured. Thanks. Heard anything interesting lately?
Not at all. It's been quiet, like the calm before a storm. Although we are already in some sort of storm, no?
I do know what you mean. The impending juggernaut of Christmas?
Perhaps.
Thanks. See you later.
Catch many bad guys, Fabian. Then bring them to me for justice.
Nothing from friend Nico. Time to burn some more shoe leather.
Una pena, no está. Wow.
I knew where Tolly was hanging out with his ear to the street. Or someone's ear.
Detective! Well, well, Detective Fabian, as I don't live or breathe. Tell me, how's the case? Hot leads, cold bodies, reheated plots. Ooh, let me guess. You want to hear the word on the street. Pretty sure it was curbside pickup only. Something I heard your boys in blue were being real strict about on Aurora Avenue.
Seen anything suspicious?
I don't know. Are Seattle dogs outside your culinary experience? Tubes of gristle slathered in fetid cheese and carbonized onion? It's a real public health hazard. Can't you smell it? Every time a tourist goes by, it just oozes out of their pores.
I know you've got some kind of problem with Benny. What's that about?
Problem with our dear sheriff? Oh, no, Detective. He's such a charmer, and so restrained and respectful, and brings joy to everyone he meets. Also beats up on little boys, if you didn't know. Nothing kinky, just for the violence.
I see.
Do you, Detective? I know your badge is dusty, but remind me, what's the wording on there?
Service, pride, dedication. It's acronym play, see? If you look at the first letters...
It must make you proud to share such dedicated service with good old Benny Muldoon.
I'm looking into the alchemy trade.
Better living through chemistry, huh? You never struck me as the type.
Thin blood alchemy. You any notion who might be buying an elixir of memory enhancement?
Memory enhancement. Oh, it'll come to me, I'm sure. Who'd need an improved memory? You know, Fabian, sometimes I'm so dull you could use me for crowd control.
Come on, Tolly. You know who uses this stuff, right?
It's on the tip of my tongue, but you know how it is. I get distracted by things I give a damn about.
I've got to figure this out.
Vale.
Don't be any stranger, Fabian.
Repasemos. El 4.
Let's have a peek, shall we? It's Willem, you failure of a detective. Willem, right. I guess Tolly's entitled to his opinion. So, Willem was the buyer. And unless I missed my mark, Dale was his ghoul friend. Dale hung around in a room full of junk, staying well clear of the wider world. Right up Willem's alley. Willem was no doubt.
Change? Anyone?
I was pretty sure Willem hung around here. No idea why. I don't think he ever drove a car. The rear view, you see. He's never been a fan. I had to find Willem's trick. I probably shouldn't be drinking random potions like this, but something told me I now had the keys to victory.
Yeah. ¿Y cómo interrogo a Wilhelm? Si no puedo... puedo dar estas palancas.
Willem was no doubt in his palatial mansion. I needed to drop in.
Insisto, ¿cómo entro?
I thought I didn't see the point in confusing things.
La poción 2 tampoco sé para qué vale. Me la tomé, que igual no debería.
I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Entonces, en serio, ¿cómo avanzo? Ah, ahora sí me dejas. Ah. Puede ser que la poción extraña me diese el poder de la telequinesis. Va.
Willem was a strange kind of guy, and I was qualified in strange kind of guys. We got on okay. Hey, Willem.
Detective Fabian, how's the case of the missing street sign?
Oh, I solved that a week ago. It wasn't about where the sign was, it was that the street itself had moved. The two are reunited and happy as bluebirds. I wanted to talk to you about something else. You know anything about alchemy and thin bloods? I mean, the skill they have to whip up lotions and potions. I'm not suggesting we put anyone in a juicer just yet.
Alchemy, detective? You know I don't go in for that kind of thing.
Memory potions, Willem? To spring clean your memory palace? Maybe add an east wing and a pool? That'd be useful to you, right?
I suppose so. I might have used them.
You'd remember. That is the whole point. Come clean, buddy. Your noggin's always overflowing, and you're indulging in a bit of chemical expansion. It's not a sin.
Well, it's important, Fabian. There's so much to remember. Names, numbers, dates.
I tell you, there are a few dates I would love to forget.
I gotta keep myself sharp. But why does this matter to you?
You got the potions from Dale, your ghoul. He's currently pinned up to a crossbeam by someone who's into very heavy metal. Oh, and his head is missing.
His head? Fabian, what do you mean? Do you think I killed him? Well, how could I kill him?
You couldn't have killed him, buddy. Compared to our killer, you're weak as a noodle.
He's weak as a noodle. There's no way he did this. But he was on the scene, and that's all we have right now. Let me look at him. He's cooling his heels. Anything else before you go in?
Remind me about the crime scene?
Fabian, we just talked about this. Come on, will you? Same method. Vic nailed to floorboards by rebar through the torso. And that goddamn sword cross thing. Again. He doesn't get those from the five and dime, so that's a threat to follow, I guess. Nothing special about the apartment, nothing missing. Apart from the head.
So, the victim. What else do we know?
What are you talking about? We know that it's a pain in the ass, if that's what you mean. That hive had so much locked up in his skull. With Rosalind gone too, we'll be trying to pick up on pieces that only Isaac knew.
Yeah. Isaac. I knew that. Yeah. I was just testing. Theorizing. Extemporizing.
You can do that in the privacy of your own haven. Get it together. There's work to do here.
So, our suspect.
Sweat him out. Find out whether he saw anything, why he was there in the first place, how he knew our Vic. You know the deal.
What's his background?
Exactly. That kind of thing. You know how to do this.
How's the wife and kids?
Fabian, we are vampires, you do get that right. Bloodsuckers, the undead, sold our souls to the devil. We don't get to have wives and kids.
You sure? I mean, we can go to church, right? A priest could get us married. We could adopt.
Fabian.
Back at the party, you were worried about a girl. You were Beau?
If it'll keep you on track, yes, there is a girl. No, I'm not her beau. She's a problem for someone else. Satisfied? We've got a man in the sweat box, Fabian. Try and stick with it.
Okay, boss. I'll deal with this.
All right, I'll be listening. But let me know if you root out anything deeper.
Let's see what the little fella had to say. Here he was, pale, sort of sweaty. Something bugged me about him, but I couldn't put my finger on it. Hello there, pal. I hear you had a bad start to your night.
A hell of a thing, Detective. A hell of a thing.
Says here Willem Axel. Don't I know you?
I don't know how you could.
Huh. Strange how memory plays tricks.
Este es William antes de convertirse. De hecho lleva la misma ropa.
Tell me why he picked you up.
Don't you know?
I'm the one asking the questions here.
Okay. I was just visiting a friend at Sunset Heights. I guess wrong place, wrong time. Your boys in blue thought I was something to do with this killing.
Who was this friend?
It's just a friend. I'm his about that, right? Married.
Did you know the victim?
Just in passing.
You knew Isaac. How?
I only met him that night. I'd been sent with a package for him, that's all.
Who by?
By my boss, Lou Graham.
Really? Now there's a thing for the books. You know what the package was?
No.
And he wasn't dead when you gave him the package?
No, I just, we talked and then I left.
Did you see anything?
No.
Right, and I was the Emperor of China. Right, and I'm the Emperor of China.
I didn't, I swear.
You're sweating like a ham in a steamer there, fella. Does your wife know where you are?
She knows I have business tonight. She's used to me working late.
They do say absence makes the heart grow fonder. I've always wondered about that myself. Some people I don't see for months or years, but when we meet up, don't seem too happy about it. So tell me about you. What's your business?
I'm nobody important, detective. I work as a bookkeeper.
Accountant?
Yeah, that's right.
So why are you sweating, accountant?
I'm not feeling well, but also because I work at Lou's place, and I know you detectives don't like it there.
Sure, I get that. Lots of people who work for Lou, they sweat. But you're pale. Hey, fella, clamming up will do you no favors at all.
I'm sorry, I can't help you.
He knew all right, and I'd make him sing, even if I needed to pry his skull open and look inside. Time for a breather, and maybe a change of tactic.
Esto no va Isaac. Pensaba que era Isaac el que había convertido a William, pero veo que no. Qué raro.
What are you hiding? They never told me what the embrace would really mean. Ha! Willem had seen the killer. It was right at the top of his mind. Time to put on the thumbscrews. Just another couple of things.
I'm listening.
You're just like me, a goddamn kindred, a vampire, a bloodsucker.
No, it's not what you think.
You got no heartbeat and you stutter too much for a stiff. Tell me what you mean. Did you off Isaac?
No, he offed me. I mean, Isaac. I went to him to be made over into a vampire. Some deal he did with Lou, and well,
The two of you did the deed. I get it. Oh, your face hasn't done the,
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. No.
No le contaron los detalles. Wow.
Then you cut his head off and ran him through with rebar? Was that part of the deal?
No, it wasn't me. I didn't see. I was recovering and I didn't see anything. I swear.
We both know you saw something. Something to do with the killer? You're scared of him, right? This guy kills and kills, buddy. You give me a name, I can protect you.
Okay, listen. I did that thing with Isaac.
Feels dirty, don't it? But I get you. Takes it out of you and puts it right back in.
That's it. Isaac was listening to the wireless. I was sitting recovering off in the corner. Heard footsteps and in comes this guy.
You got eyes on him, right?
Not really. It was dark. Isaac had turned the light off. He was tall, had a hat.
What kind of hat?
Kinda like yours. Taller than you, though. Or maybe a bit shorter. His eyes caught the light. Kinda weird. And I could hear him breathing. Sort of controlled, like he'd come a distance but was trying not to.
Oh ho! Breathe, did he? That is the first goddamn useful thing you said. Confirms he's not a dead man walking. Did he see you?
No. I was scared, I guess. He's walking up towards Isaac. I guess Isaac is asleep or something, and I'm holding my breath.
You don't need to breathe, Willem.
I was holding it anyway. This guy walks right past me, looks straight at me, but it was like he didn't see me.
Oh, I know this one. That makes sense. You had Isaac's blood, and Nosferatu have the knack of vanishing. It's useful, I'm told, for avoiding trouble. Evangelists, ex-wives, in-laws. But he didn't see you. That's a good thing. So then what happened?
He comes up behind Isaac. Isaac still hasn't noticed. And then he pulled out this sort of long rod from a golf bag over his back, and he stabbed Isaac straight through his spine from behind. It came out front. God, who can do that? Who could do that to anyone? All the air came out of him like a...
Inner tube stabbed by a pry bar? I'm guessing? Kind of like a... But you didn't see his face? Hands? Anything?
I saw his hands as he just reached out and he grabbed the side of Isaac's head and he just...
Pop goes the weasel, huh? So, our man is strong, real strong, but he breathes like a mortal.
Va a ser un cazador ghoul.
No good news. I gotta take this to my boss.
What should I do now?
Go see Lou. She's the one who landed you in this mess. She takes care of people, they say. Depending on how you interpret the words take care of, that might be a comfort to you, or not. Anyhow, I've got to figure out who's the one going around treating heads like champagne corks. Pop.
Oh, goodbye, detective.
I'm certain we'll meet again, Mr. Willem Axel.
Vale.
No longer splattered across a pavement, for one. You're in Weaver Tower.
Uf. Ah, vale, sí, la explosión.
Tolly found you, brought you back. He's handling cleanup as we speak.
What did you do?
Not now, Safia.
He was my... Willem. He was as close to a friend as I had. And he... And you...
Excuse her. Tonight's events caused some distress, and she's not alone. Campbell's records are part of the machinery that keeps the city running. Or at least, they were. So I'm gonna need an explanation.
I went because Tolly set me on Willem's trail.
Tolly?
I was conducting my investigation with your permission. As we agreed, he gave me a tip.
That does not explain how or why our secrets burned.
Willem's hand was forced by one he called the Gardener. I tried to save him, but...
The Gardener? Who?
Willem used my mark against me, just as Isabella did. There can be no question. These are not isolated cases. There are no coincidences. This is the work of the Sabbat.
No. No. No! Willem would never... He would never...
He would, because he was. I do not know what else to tell you. He had clothed himself in dynamite. Someone else caused it to detonate. Someone who was not present. I could not have prevented it.
This... Gardener... I need to think. You will return tomorrow night. In the meantime, see what you can do to smooth things over. Safia, you have work to do?
Of course, my prince.
Poor Safia. She truly was fond of Willem. You should maybe go see her. Leave that wound untended, it might fester. You'll want to check in with Tolly too, seeing as he gave you the tip. This time of night, he's usually at the Dutchman. And I wonder what the anarchs make of this. Dropping in at the hole in the wall couldn't hurt.
Bueno, las misiones de siempre que no me suelen dar. Tendré que revisarlas. Luego tenemos a Tolly. Katsumi. Bueno, vamos a hablar primero con
Good move to
Safia.
go see Safia. She does take it so hard losing a friend. Safia's still likely working in her lab. Hopefully she's holding up okay after the Willem fiasco. Reckon she could use a little less thinking and a little more listening this time, you know?
Oh, hello, Phyre.
About Willem. Safia, I am sorry.
You never promised you would save him. It was an impossible task. I shouldn't have asked. It was unfair of me, and I just got so angry with you. I'm sorry, love, for blaming you. I didn't know what to do. I miss him, Phyre. I grieve for him. But now I walk alone in the darkness again. And
Le voy a decir esto, pero por intentar manipularla, igual que creo que ella me intenta manipular a ver.
Not quite alone. Not now.
I suppose. I learned something, you know, about the mark. The symbols? The script is from Old Enochian. They talk of binding, weakening. At the core of it, I couldn't quite find the match. Not exactly. But there's been talk amongst the anarchs. Phyre, what they said? I don't like what it suggests.
What was it they said?
After you woke, you spoke of the old sect, the Sabbat.
I did. I know it of old. And Isabella used that name. The Black Hand is here in Seattle.
To even be associated with such a thing, I mean, what was she thinking?
Do you think the Sabbat gave me this mark?
I know a way we can confirm it. I told you I couldn't find a match, and that's true. Not, at least in my books. But there are others. It's just, they are forbidden, such is the nature of the material.
I see. Forbidden books. It's left me to retrieve them.
Qué apropiado para ella.
I see no other way. They were confiscated decades ago by Lou.
No me gusta, ¿eh?
And you are certain that these books will provide my answers?
As much as I can be, yes. Luke, Graham, and I... If I am the one to ask, she will say no. It must be you, my love.
Very well.
Thank you. I have to finish off here. Then I will return to Wake the Dead to my studies. I will see you there.
Y efectivamente me bloqueo el resto de misiones.
Sounds like we're headed to the glacier.
Así que eso es una pequeña bifurcación.
There's no shame. I'm sure you got plenty going for you, being the nomad and all.
Do you know what happened between Safia and Lou?
Well, Lou's done a lot of folks dirty in her time. Safia's just worse at hiding how she feels about it.
Melancólica tengo un huevo. Tengo que buscar la sanguina. De hecho, lo cual podría ir pillando estos de por aquí. Pero para eso cuesta un huevo. Mano afilada está en lugar de los brazos. Prefiero los brazos, la verdad.
I'd forgotten that's how I met Willem, losing his sire to the rebar killer.
Willem's gardener is the one behind these dreams.
It does seem so, doesn't it? Sunflowers and riddles, trying to make me remember something. But what? After so long, time starts to squeeze, juicing out the pulp. But you know that better than I.
Wonder how Nick's got along with your menu recommendations. Reckon Lou will be in a good mood?
She did not strike me as predictable.
Yeah.
Not here to reduce this hotel to a pile of smoldering ash as well, are you?
I wish to know you.
In the biblical sense, Nomad? And maybe. But believe me, you would not be the lion. You'd be the lamb. I'm sure you've got work to do.
Pleasure as always, Onda.
Phyre, how unexpected. Is this business or leisure?
You have had no more visions? You feel less troubled?
No. To my great vexation, no. The dreams grow only stronger, more vivid. Nothing I can't handle.
Has the standard of your catering improved?
Significantly. Whatever you told the stray worked wonders. A veritable feast for the senses. You know, just last night, she brought me the most darling young boy. An actor with a face like chiseled marble. Attended Juilliard. I couldn't pronounce his last name, but oh, he was quite the dish.
Last time we spoke, we talked of matters usually prohibited by the Camarilla. It has since come to my attention that certain texts once existed on these topics. Texts you confiscated. Will you reveal them to me?
And why would I do such a thing? You know as well as I that such texts in the wrong hands could incite hysteria. Something which is only useful when carefully orchestrated.
The mark on my hand. I believe these texts may hold an answer.
I see. So, this is personal for you. I do possess the texts you seek. They're hidden in the crypts beneath St. Stephen's Church. You may borrow them.
Well, that was a mite easy. Where's the catch?
Really, Phyre, I'm astonished you haven't already found them. Didn't organized religion used to be your clan's playground? A cold, dark crypt? I half expected you to make a haven of the place. But back to the matter at hand.
There is some trick, some complication. It is perhaps guarded by a dragon.
Not at all, dear. This is simply your due for your fine work on my behalf.
I am not your servant. When I have found my answers, I will leave.
But of course, my dear. Just you keep believing that. Now, you should run along. Just make sure that...
Ahí va otra.
The desert is rust and ochre, and the goddess of wine and honey decays into dotage. She does not see the feast in preparation, nor the 13th guest, as the cuckoo calls it to sup. Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
And who is the cuckoo?
The uninvited guest, the burrower in skin, the broken bread dressed with stone and iron.
Oh.
Where is the cuckoo?
In the broken places. In the city of the East, a hand before, a world behind.
A city in the East. Is this the beckoning? Are you called there, Lou?
Oh, again. Oh, it happened again. Leave me, Nomad. Leave me!
Very well. We will talk again.
Esto va a acabar desapareciendo. Dice que lo tiene controlado, pero no lo veo nada controlado.
Sounds like we've got some grave robbing to do. St. Stephen's. St. Stephen's. I reckon I was there not long ago. Not for books, though. As for Lou's episode, you've seen her vulnerable. She won't take kindly to that.
I was on the phone, you fuck!
Bueno. Y ahí hay... Ahora, ¿qué más tengo? Pero bueno, me queda medio de camino.
It's freezing out here.
This would be a lot easier if my fingers weren't so numb.
we are. The crypt is down in the foundations through the church itself. I guess where you'd expect to find a crypt, right?
You tell me. It is your religion.
Well, I mean, I don't really call myself a... Yeah, never mind. I know what you mean.
Me irrita cuando hay puertas, pero no valen para nada.
Ooh, cold enough to freeze the tits off a frog. Now, where would Lou store her unmentionables?
¿Por qué? Bueno, pues nada, tocará ir abajo.
We should check these crates. Come over here.
Oh, these bozos again.
Not so close. I've got rat breath. Just focus. Books, papers, whatever you can find.
Unos cuantos.
It has led to this. It has all led to this.
Final death has claimed this one.
Nada.
Why can't
Ah, es fuerte. Vale, cambiamos de tacha entonces. ¿Vale?
This isn't over.
Me han perdido ya. Parece que sí.
Couldn't find them.
Damn you! Nothing. They're not going to win this one.
El último me lo como.
Do you think we're afraid?
Where are you?
Never. Too scared to fight.
Vuelta.
I will be embraced.
Bueno, ya que estamos. ¿Cuál era la del pestadero? La segunda.
For destroying you.
I'll be the one to take them down.
Where are they?
Feast.
If I kill the nomad, anything is possible.
Uy, tienes garras. Eso no me gusta. No me gusta nada. ¿Qué? No vienes.
Their fate's filled. Mine will not.
Están fuertes. Ajá. Vale, deben ser estos.
Reckon that's the goods. Let's get him back to Safia.
No va a ser tan sencillo. Cuando intente salir va a pasar algo fijo. Y el no saber interpretarlo sin necesitar sí o sí a Safia o Sofía o como se diga, no me convence nada. Nada de nada.
chicken shit.
You won't find any
Mira.
here, Quasimodo.
Let your fear overtake you.
No sé cuánto duras. Bueno, no he pasado. Menos con cosas fuertes. No, ni puedo ni necesito tampoco.
Why vanished? Is it me?
You are not worthy of your blood. Where have you gone? Show yourself. Come out and face the hand. Weak.
What? ¿Dónde? Qué mamón. La hechicería chunga.
Right. Well, we can deliberate about that and what it means later. For now, we should get back to Safia before more turn up.
No me fío nada de ella.
So, were we followed? Or did Lou send those idiots after us? She knew where we were headed. Makes no sense, though. I'd lay odds those boneheads were the same flavor as Atrium.
Los mandó Safia.
Someone else has got eyes on
Está
us.
clarísimo. No estoy limpio. No está pasando nada. Mirad para otra parte.
Well, if it isn't our noble sheriff, what are we up to today? Keeping the peace or blowing up buildings?
I would like some more of your help.
I look forward to the attempt.
Con lo que tengo, solo me puedo permitir esto. Que desde luego es muy vistoso.
There was no copious vomiting last time. Pity. I should have liked a sample. Well, bottoms up, I suppose. Well, I hope that jogged your memory a little.
I look forward to speaking again soon.
Oh, nuevo trajecillo. Horrible. El sacerdote es graciosillo, pero el de bailarín es bastante brutal. Bueno, seguiremos así. A ver, sorpréndeme.
You came. Do you have the texts?
Here.
Yes, this looks right. Het alanam estovishnam. These will take time to study, I mean.
Muy bien.
I had a cursory glance myself. It is as you thought. They contain ideas restricted by the Camarilla courts. Notions held now only by those of the Sabbat.
So I was right. This will be fascinating. And I spoke to Ryong. She asked to see you tomorrow night. First thing. To say what? I don't know. I do worry we've been too open with this. I mean, we haven't been careful enough. What if Lou somehow found out what your marks meant? That they could be tied to the Sabbat? Who knows what she would demand of Ryong if she thought you a threat. The old prince has ways of controlling her chowder, making them do things they would not usually do.
Ryong knows her own mind. She may yet prevail against her sire.
I don't think strength of mind plays too large a part, unfortunately. But if you say so. I should get on with my reading. Not that I don't want you to hear. I do, but you know.
Let me know when you have something.
I will. Good night, my love.
Vale. Y ahora ya que estamos aquí, puedo probar si las secundarias siguen tontas.
You're becoming quite the regular here, aren't you?
You have something for me to do?
Ah, now. I believe there is something to pick up in the alley behind the crab walk. I'm afraid it's in a dumpster, but I'm sure you can liberate it. Forgive the smell.
I will see it done. Be well, Mrs. Thorne.
Pues sí que me dio misión. Me gusta. Entonces, si esta me da una misión bien lejana, por cierto, me imagino que esta también me dará la suya. Ahora debe ser que van a aparecer.
Finally getting somewhere.
Oh, cómo subió ahí.
Hey, what the fuck? You after my money?
Debería un sitio más discreto, pero bueno. entran así. Pregunto. En el sitio de Nico. No. ¿Por dónde subo entonces? Por ahí. No.
Knock, knock.
Uf. Uf. Me salió caro, ¿eh? Me salió caro. Y pregunto. Ahora mismo estoy en 0.55.790. Si reiniciase desde el último. ¿Guardó cuando rompí la mascarada? Sí. Pues nada, tendré que tener más cuidado.
Finally getting somewhere.
What was that? Jesus H.
Vale, antes de hablar contigo, voy a hablar con esta señorita.
Nico said there was an explosion? I bet it was fucking beautiful.
I would like your aid to awaken some of my power.
Ready when you are.
También tengo el parpadeo. Venga, me lo llevo.
Developing a taste for the arts and the artist, are you? I got a jar ready for you. Welcome to the world of the divas, babe.
Have you decided if you like me?
Oh, did I not say that? Yeah, obviously. Those eyes are amazing. I'd like to drown in them. It also helps that you're hot as hell.
I have enjoyed our time. I will see you again.
Qué bizarro. Vale. Bueno, ropitas. Uf. Bueno, y tú por supuesto no voy a poder porque me vas a pedir unas cantidades loquísimas.
For price. I hear you're blowing up warehouses now. Are you trying to break the Masquerade, Sheriff?
Will you assist me again, Nico?
Yes, of course, my friend.
$300. Y ahora mismo de este tengo 0.
I will be direct. I find you attractive.
No, man. I was beginning to think there was nothing you were bad at. But you're not good at this. It pleases me greatly and, indeed, makes me consider using the word cute.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I do have something. This is Alicia's bracelet. Alicia signed the papers that condemned her mother to life in a psychiatric hospital. Alicia snorted the remains of the family wealth up her nose.
I have the scent. Take care, Nico.
Opcional, me rompas la Masquerade. Vale, y esto deberás de seguir el olor, ¿verdad? Sí. Así que vamos a hacerla ya. Me requerirá un paseo. ¿Por qué no lo subió ahí y luego bajó por aquí? Qué extraño.
I don't want your fucking charity.
May the Lord bless you.
Huh. That should not have made me feel as good as it does. Thanks.
Voy a dejar neutral.
I've had this whole sexy priest fantasy since Catholic school. Want to hear it?
May the Lord bless you.
Can we do it in the church? Where are you taking me?
Vale, pensé que sería más difícil.
Anyone sleep around here?
Oh, I am so drunk right now.
Are you stupid?
The snow is kind of pretty.
I want it
But it still
done.
sucks.
No es esto, no. Simplemente está enojado.
What she said.
Pero como necesito de estos...
I'll give you a donation, if you know what I mean.
May your day be blessed.
This is 100% going on my office bingo card.
Vale, pues otro que me llevo.
Where are you taking me? I need a raise. I deserve one. Do you want to agree to a safe word?
Madre mía. Si esto va bien.
This place is a dump.
Fancy taking me to heaven?
May the Lord bless you.
Hey, Christmas bonus!
Perfecto. Pues lo dicho, con estos creo que ya tengo para la última de la Summit.
I can't wait to tell my buddies about this.
Vale. A ver si ahora me dejan centrarme. No hay más, ¿no?
Just need a big score. Call it a night. Thanks, preacher. Just seeing you reminds me that he's always watching.
A ver, pintadas de gato. Por eso antes se subió ayer.
I moved to Seattle to get away from weather like this.
perdiendo un poco. Que subía, vale, correcto. Sí, eso está. Sí que eso está.
I should see Nico satisfied. Let's drop in on him.
Bueno, estrictamente hablando, no hizo nada contra la mascarada. Así que misión completada.
Need a choir boy to sing for you?
May the Lord bless you.
Let me under those robes.
De verdad. Hay mucha gente. Ven por aquí.
Wherever you wanna go, honey, I'm right there with you.
¿Qué puede pasar?
Find somewhere warm.
¿Eh? Eso no salió nada bien. Se chivó a la policía. Bueno, algo lo saca. Vamos a aprovechar para ir por aquí arriba. Me pasa la mascarada por el forro, pero vale.
Good to see you still in one piece. So Alicia's story has ended in waste and tragedy. Ah well, there will be another spoiled princess along tomorrow.
Is there someone who needs my attention?
I need to consult my list of names. Perhaps later.
Will you assist me again, Nico?
Yes, of course, my friend.
Vamos a ver. Correcto.
You have awakened much from my clan, Phyre. Would you like to try something new? I find that drinking from the vein is a more intense and enjoyable experience for both parties. I'm sure you know of such bliss. Would you find this agreeable?
Yes, I think I would enjoy that.
Excellent. I have a sofa in my back office, only slightly used.
Logro.
Ah, that was deeply enjoyable. Not the best I have had, but enjoyable enough.
Be well.
Vale. Aumenta la salud de los trabajadores al alimentarse. Pero parece que requiere... Ah, no, está aquí arriba. Es este. Si sprintas mientras te agachas, acecharás rápidamente sin despegarte del suelo. Vale. Bueno, ya que estamos, ¿me sobró algo? No, porque sí, estoy bajo mínimos. El actuando sí que lo quiero ver. Esto está bastante guapo. En fin. Y ahora en mapa quería hacer la otra opcional, que es esta. Ya, se fue un empujoncito de nada.
Well, if it ain't the sheriff, what do you need?
Is there trouble I can deal with?
Yeah, one of the biker gangs is trying to take over one of our interests. Look for Henry and his crew behind the Dutchman. Upstairs thinks Seattle doesn't need them.
And by upstairs, you mean Lou Graham?
She has the court's best interest in mind.
I will find them.
Anyway, no sense loitering here all day.
I will speak to you again.
Vale. Y como hay ocho de las principales, voy a hacer primero esa y luego la otra.
Damn, that's a sweet piece of ass.
No. Ya lo lié. No, así me lo llevo. Esta forma de arrastrarse por el suelo en sigilo es bastante crazy. Visitar necesita balasos. Pero bueno, vamos a centrarnos en la misión, que si no, no acabamos más. ¿No? Ah, no. Esto se está torciendo mucho. Haciendo mucho. Otra vez. No. Da igual, me quedo aquí. Estoy top. Hay ghouls por acá.
Mind not being around here? Your good vibes are scaring off the Johns.
You! Give me your money!
Pero...
Is this your car? Sorry.
Probably not. This is what I'm here
Check it out. Fuck yeah! Finally! I'm going already.
What's going on over there?
Intruder!
Rest in pieces.
Not afraid of a ghoul, are you?
Not here.
Come on out.
En fin, voy a pasar de ellos.
Way too much.
The first priest to come sniffing around here, so don't think I'll fall for your tricks.
Be gone, damn beast!
Couldn't just practice what you preach and be decent, could you?
Pongo al punto y para adentro.
Oh, what an amazing smell you've uncovered, Nomad. Your keen senses make this so memorable.
Oh, genial. Y al lado encallejado, nada menos.
follow that fine ass anywhere.
Pues sigue, ¿no?
Don't worry, I don't kiss and tell.
Ya hay muchos. Esta esquina de aquí. Sí. Vale, entonces... bueno, vale, otro logro. Sí, melancólico me hacía falta también. La verdad es que me estoy entreteniendo demasiado.
Should have never left LA.
Nothing. Nothing. I wasn't doing nothing.
Vale, me paso 4 pueblos, pero tenía un poco de peso.
Makes sense to see Tolly, after his little tip went so far off the rails.
Tengo que buscar por dónde subir. ¿Por aquí? Rápido. Rápido. Ahí. Bastante al límite.
That's incredible.
¿Qué dices? Que eso ya la rompe. Joder. Me contaba yo con eso. No está yendo bien. No está yendo bien esto. Al límite. Arregla. Vale, pero no me quiero reunir con Tolly. Mata a Henry cerca del Dutchman.
Ooh, they deserve that. Tanda will be pleased.
Escopeta. Cosa fea, ¿eh? La policía matando a los callejeros.
What a shot! Lost track.
Me han hecho el trabajo sucio.
Dispatch, stay in contact.
Vale, y ahora que tenemos eso limpio, creo que voy a entregar esa y lo voy a dejar por hoy.
Fucking Christmas to me.
Que ya es bastante tarde.
Fucking student loans.
No me esperaba yo que fuese a ver más de estos por aquí. Bueno. Ese me lo ponen muy fácil. Y este también, realmente.
Thanks, preacher. Just
Ah, pero como está rota.
he's always watching.
I'll give him 10. Leave me alone!
Vale, ¿por dónde vas a huir? Uy, con la policía hemos topado. Ah, vale, por aquí me gusta, sí. Por aquí, perfecto. Vale. Y ahora vamos a entregar esto. Uy, otro jugoso.
Let's go.
Sí, sígueme por aquí.
You are so damn fine.
Un poquito más.
Makes me look.
Ah, me vieron igual. Venga ya. No consigo parar el doble salto. Vale, pues quedo aquí. Ha sido bastante avaricioso, pero subí bastante.
How do you fare on this dreadful night? Ah, by that fine aroma, I assume you have a parcel for me.
Some things do not change over the years. The aroma of seafood in a trash can is one of them.
Have a cup on the house to pep you up.
You have something for me to do?
Not tonight, but I will certainly need your help later on.
Vale, veo que ya no me dejan flirtear después de haber mordido al otro.
You have a pleasant night.
Ah, me dio... Y me dio mucho, además. Lo que sé es un poco extraño. Voy a hablar con ella. Como me resulta extraño que nos entregue esa misión. Y ya que está aquí al lado, vamos a dejarlo comprobado. Y así el próximo día ya voy directamente a las principales.
Looks like I'm not getting rid of you anytime soon, am I?
Is there trouble I can deal with?
I'm waiting on word from upstairs. Check in later?
Vale.
Have a good night.
Pues nada. De hecho, ahora tengo una burrada de eso. Bueno, lo más sencillo sería dejarlo una vez entre aquí. Que seguramente autograve y todo.
Not looking to confess anything tonight, preacher.
No está Katsumi, está Max.
Hey, Phyre, over here.
Vale, venga, me pica la curiosidad.
Good to see you, Nomad. Katsumi thought you might come.
I am glad to see that you are safe.
Back at you, Nomad. I'm helping the Anarchs out. Followed your advice.
You seem well. More confident. Purposeful.
Yeah, you could say that. It's been good to be needed, honestly. So, Katsumi heard you had trouble with the court and figured she had something for you. Atrium. We heard all about that. Isabella Moore. Turns out one of her followers made it out. Name of Verona.
Huh. ¿Qué dices?
Lived after all. She was talking about you. And Katsumi thinks the girl might know something you need.
How did the Anarchs come to find the girl?
Well, you've met Katsumi. She's a helper. Doesn't really matter who you are to her. She just wants to make Seattle a decent place to exist. The girl's a blood doll. That's not a habit that's easy to kick, so when she came around asking people to bite her, let's just say, we kept her from licks who wanted a bit more than she could give.
Where can I find her?
We set her up with Silky at the Dutchman.
Vaya.
If you're right about Isabella being so bad, maybe Verona knows something. Let's head to the Dutchman.
Otro más que me manda el Dutchman.
Interesting to see Max set up a Katsumi. I guess he found a way to change. Let's hope he makes a better fist of it than with Penny.
¿Qué es aquí? ¿Y dónde? Pues por fuera. Intrigante. Eso sí que es de mentira. Vente por ahí. Vale. Vale, sé que dije que lo iba a dejar ya. Ah, vale. Seguro que es esto, lo que me estaba marcando. No, porque era por aquí. No, porque era por aquí. Como si hubiese algo por ahí arriba. No.
You're fucking crazy.
Can't believe she touched me.
Pilla mal. No me has visto. No me has visto. No me has visto, de verdad. No me estás buscando. Así me gusta. No soy los androides que buscas. Vale, yo quería indagar si por aquí había algo que justificase ese efecto que hizo. No, no, por ahí no. Vale, da igual. Vamos a dejarlo aquí. Bueno, tengo también la teoría de que si me pasa uno también guardaría. Pero bueno, nada, que no lo lío más, lo dicho. Ya ha sido un capítulo bastante largo, he avanzado bastante, desbloqueé una de las pasivas, ha sido noche productiva. Así que nada, otro día más y mejor.